I put my hands in the sky. I thank the Lord. I made it through another night.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Red Lights Don't Exist. I appreciate y'all for being here, man. It just means the world, to get support, to have people listen to, your viewpoints and your perspective. I don't take that for granted, man. So I appreciate everybody. Currently, I'm still working on my book and my short film. I don't want to write anymore. It will be out October 1st officially on the day that my mom passed, to honor my mom. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I hope y'all check it out. The short film will be exclusively on Patreon. The book will be everywhere, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, wherever you could purchase books, Audible. Yeah, it'll be on Audible too. Yeah, just pushing forward, man. I'm excited. I'm more inspired than I ever been. I think that's why I just feel so good. I'm excited about my book. It's the most, vulnerable piece of art I ever put out, and the movie as well. So I can't wait for y'all to, to see the movie and hear we'll read the book or hear it, however you purchase it. If you purchase it, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, I appreciate y'all. But today I want to get my bag a little bit. I love hip hop, man. I've been listening to hip hop since I was a little kid. My brother had me, man. I was young, man. You talking about 80s, probably early 90s. I'm listening to Scarface, Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? All these people that I love. That's a part of this hip hop culture. And it's like I just love music. You know what I'm saying? I love the beats. I love the hi-hats. You know what I'm saying? It's just like every part of the beat, every part of the song, the lyrics. It's like that excites me. You know what I'm saying? So today I want to talk about album of the year. It's a controversial topic, but it's been a lot of great albums. I think that, off the energy of Kendrick last year, lyricism is back. I think that hip hop is getting back to the core, to the essence. You know what I'm saying? People are expressing themselves, being vulnerable, putting out works of art. You know what I'm saying? And to this year, you have the JID, you had the Offset, you had the Freddie Gibbs, you know what I'm saying? You had the Clipse, Chance the Rapper. It's like, man, it's so much, dope art that's being put out. You gotta appreciate it. But the two that I have, at the top is the Clipse album and the Chance the Rapper album. When I seen it, you have to know the history of Clipse. These guys have been putting it down for a long time. They've been putting in work, since grinding way before that. It's like they've been putting out great work for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So you have to appreciate the longevity and the fact that they're at this point and they're putting out a classic album. You know what I'm saying? I just want to play this first song is important to me, and I'm probably biased because, my mom passed. So it's like, this song hit a little bit harder, so I know you already know what it is.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest.
Come on.
Trying to navigate life without my compass.
Come on.
Some experience death and feel numbness.
I feel all this.
Not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. You was in God's hands. You was in Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me.
Come on.
And I realized in that instant.
Come on.
Our last conversation, you was against it.
Woo.
Told you I was going to church for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Gene and Buck needed forgiveness. I see you with the D's and
man, hold on. Man, it's like, this is what hip hop is. This is vulnerability. It's just like to be able to rap about your mom, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to even talk about somebody like that when you lost a loved one. They're putting it in a song, and not only putting it in a song, it's a dope song. It's the first song. It's like, it's so powerful, man. It's hard not to love the song, and the album, because it's like these brothers is putting their soul, they bleeding on the beat. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I love the whole album. The Birds Don't Sing, obviously the FICO, Ace Trump is So Be It, and the Kendrick verses, shit, that could be the verse of the year. The way Kendrick destroyed that song. All of them did, but it's like Kendrick came on there and he represented. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't. It's hard for the Clipse album not to be album of the year, but when this Chance album dropped, you know what I'm saying? It came out and people weren't like, hooping and hollering like the Chance album. He didn't get as much love because obviously the marketing strategy for the Clipse was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? They did an amazing job as far as putting that album out. So that's the big difference, and having those major songs like the Kendrick song, so be it, Ace Trumpers and the Birds Don't Sing. It's like those songs are hard to deny. But when I listen to this Chance the Rapper album, it just reminds me of the essence. I'm talking about Headed for Self-Destruction. It took me back to that. It took me back to just people definitely rapping about politics, people rapping about the community. And it's so Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? That's the dope part because I had the chance to live in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? And so I understand, you know what I'm saying, the impact that, Chance has and, some of the stuff he's talking about. But let me play one of my favorite songs. Letters.
Church of God. I hope this message reaches you well. I wrote this with a broken heart.
Come on.
See, recently my auntie Carolyn passed away, and half the way to the funeral, I realized that there's some shit that niggas just gonna have to say.
Come on.
You think you outlasted? That wasn't just my auntie in that casket. You just buried KOK in Sunday school and classes. The only saint you see on every Sunday season passes. Somebody need they ass kicked. Who told you your gossip could be louder than your shout? Who told you to walk inside this house like it's your house?
Come on.
Who lied to you? Told you I wouldn't have nothing to say?
Come on.
You think I won't, man? I need a trip. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Dope, man. This is an album you're going to have to listen to a couple times to really understand the impact. You got this, Back to the Goal. I just imagine riding down Lakeshore Drive, putting this on, you know what I'm saying? At night, the skyline. This is straight Chicago. I mean, even if you're not Chicago, you can feel this. It's beautiful, man. This is what you call art. You know what I'm saying? This is a different level of music. I'm talking about from the album covers to the music to the instrumentals, everything is beautiful. Come on. It almost remind me of Lil M of Eminem, the flow, how you flowing. Come on. Man, if you haven't listened to the Chance album, please go check it out. And please listen. You know what I'm saying? You got to really let it ride. You know what I'm saying? As far as Clipse, you have those instant hits. The Kendricks and So Be It, the Ace Trumpets, the Birds Don't Sing. Those, you can't get past those. With Chance, you really have to pay attention. You really have to listen. He don't necessarily have those same records that the Clipse may have, but the album is a classic album. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you could, really learn from, and something that could benefit you in the same time, as far as just riding through, wherever you going, it's going to get you wherever you need to go. But, yeah, so when you talk about album of the year, I think that it's like this. You know what I'm saying? They're so close, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting the Clipse up there because it's like the Clipse, everything was almost flawless, you know what I'm saying? Production, the marketing strategy, the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? The singles. It's like they deserve it because it's like they put so much effort into creating this piece of art that's gonna last forever. Like I said, Chance did the same thing, but they're so close, but I just give the Clipse the edge. It's like the longevity, they've been putting it down for a long time. Pusha T always come with a dope verse, always putting his most into the art, and Malice the same way. It's like hearing him, you know, it's like people didn't realize how lyrical he was, you know. So to hear him spitting the way he's spitting, man, you got to give it to him. Peace. I appreciate y'all. Remember, red lights don't exist.